What is up, guys? It is the second to last night here in the Pocono Pines. What do they call it? The Pocono Playtime Paradise is my sister's place. And we have the long run on the slate for tomorrow. We've been taking it easy this week. It's been a down week. We've been popping off 4 miles, 5 miles, 6 miles, a little 5.4 action. Not too worried about getting certain mileage targets. But tomorrow, we're back in business, baby. We're banging a 20-something miler. I don't know how long we're going to go, but we're going to go at least 20. It's a down week, but that's over. Long run time in the 860. I've been hyping this shoe up. I've been saying, I said in the video today, if I could have one shoe for the rest of the year, it might be the New Balance 860 here. So I have to put my money or my miles where my mouth is and do a long run review of this shoe. Can this shoe really do what I think it can, which is be a soft but supportive shoe for some long time on feet. So with that, guys, let us get into it. So I am on vacation here, and I'm going to do the overview of the shoe tonight, just quickly, a few minutes, because I have no idea what my morning tomorrow is going to look like. It could be a complete mess trying to get out of the house and just going around. I think my sister might actually come with me on the bike for the long run, but this is the New Balance 860. This is their stability shoe in the fresh foam lineup. It's one of their two stability shoes. The Vongo is the other one. It's a little bit more traditional or lower stack, not as soft ostensibly as the Vongo, but it is pretty high. It feels almost like a max cushion shoe to me, and they use two different types of foam. So a softer version of fresh foam on the top, and all the New Balance fresh foams are actually a little bit different, but this one is a softer version of fresh foam on the top. Then you can see the slightly denser foam on the bottom, this gray foam, a little bit firmer. And then they have a plastic piece. It's almost like a plate here. They call it a stability plane, but it's some sort of a plastic plate in here. That's going to add the stability. It gives the shoe a nice rigid feel, and then it combines with a rocker profile up in the front to tip you along. So far, I've loved the shoe because it is easy to run in. It reminds me of a shoe like the Saucony Triumph that feels great at every pace. It doesn't encourage me to run fast, but it feels good when I want to pick up the pace a little bit. Then I can still hang back and land on this chunky monkey of a heel. So I'm excited to go 20 miles in this tomorrow at least. I think we have about probably 20 to 30 on this already, and every single run has been great. This is probably my favorite New Balance shoe of the year. It's more robust than the Rebel. It's a little bit more, I think, mass appeal than the SC Elite V4. That was a good shoe, but that felt a little bit, for what it is, a little bit more niche to me. Not comparing race shoe to daily trainer, but comparing the SC Elite V4 to everything else in the category versus 860, and then the 860 versus everything else in the category. This has been one of the best daily trainers so far. So tomorrow morning, we're going to bang at least 20. I'm excited. I've got to get some sleep tonight. I can barely talk. It's been a long week here in the Pocono Pines. The sun is setting on a great week of adventure. A beautiful week down here, or up here in Pennsylvania. So I need to get my beauty sleep. Hopefully I can get some fuel, because I did not bring Tailwind or Morton. My sister-in-law's at Target right now. I asked if she'd get some goo or something, or at least Gatorade. So we'll see what the fuel situation will be for tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. We got the 860 queued up and ready to go in this royal blue that I'm not a huge fan of, but I'll see you guys in the AM. Alright, what is up, guys? It is the morning, 5:05 a.m. Look at this. Auntie Amani, my sister-in-law, got some honey stinger chews for fuel. So I guess this is going to be the fuel. She left it out last night. Should be pretty fire. I've never tried these, but when you're on vacation and you don't bring the right stuff, you gotta try different stuff. So we got the coffee going over here. I am not good at using these big machines. Luckily, my sister just went ahead and got it started. So we have the Hamilton Beach Flex Brew coffee maker. These are the beans that we've had for vacation. Again, my sister got them of Vice and Virtue, Papua New Guinea. They're pretty fire. So we actually have to drive 40 minutes this morning to go to a town called Jim Thorpe. That's where we're going to be doing our long run today. We have bagels and we have toast. Well, the toast is all kind of messed up. So, well, it's not messed up, but we were hand eating this bread last night or yesterday. We went on a hike and then we were super hungry after, so we bought a loaf of bread at the Pocono Organic store. We were just tearing pieces off. So I don't know if I really want a garlic bagel though. At 5 a.m. It seems a little bit aggressive. See if I can make a piece of toast out of this. Now that's a serrated knife. Look at that thing. Bang. It's not messing around. Let's see. You think I can get 2 pieces of toast out of this? 1, 2. I might even be able to get 3 if I aim this next cut just so. Yep, let's see. Right here. Oh no. Imagine if I just took off my finger live on YouTube. Well, I guess it wouldn't be live, so I could just edit it out. But I don't edit anything out. I'll give you that raw. Severed digits and everything. That's a little better lighting, man. It's bright in here. This is brighter than my normal 5 a.m. So yeah, yesterday we did go on a hike though with Reevesy Boy in the bag. If you saw the Q&A video that I posted. Oh, bagel action. Actually, no, I don't need the bagel button. It's not a bagel. But I guess I put it on anyway. So yeah, my legs are probably going to be a little bit sore from that. I have been doing a down week or recovery week. So we'll see how that influences the legs. I still think for this run though, I'm not going to be popping any crazy pace. Especially because my sister's going to be coming with me on the bike. Looks like a pretty nice morning though. Not too bad. Let's go check on this coffee. It sounds done. Yeah, that sounds like a done coffee maker. I just don't know how to stop it. Alright, coffee and toast are done. Let's see how this did. This toaster is a pretty beast toaster though. One, that looks good. I did not burn it today. Might burn my finger though. I never like sticking my fingers in there. I'm fighting to get a piece of toast out with a pair of tongs. This is not working how it's supposed to. I am not working how I'm supposed to. I just hit the coils. Wow. All that work for a piece of toast this big? Really? Really? It's disrespectful. Yeah, I'm super curious to try these. So I know honey stinger is technically not vegan because it's honey, but I technically do not care because I eat honey. So honey's the one technical animal byproduct that I do eat. But other than that, let's check the ingredients list. Tapioca syrup, sugar, honey, grape juice. These are all more natural, quote unquote, sugar sources in here. We'll see how they perform. I've never done shoes at all. I typically like doing the gels or the drink, but like I said, this is vacation, so I didn't bring everything normally, and this is all I have. So this is going to be pretty cool. We will try it out and see. So I hear my sister's alarm going off. Yeah, we have to drive 40 minutes to this town called Jim Thorpe to do the long run this morning. They live in an HOA type community here, so it's not, there's enough room here to do 10 miles comfortably without just doing endless loops, but 20 miles would be a little bit tricky. You'd have to do endless loops because even doing 10, you're kind of looping around weirdly. So I think my max I've done in this neighborhood actually is 8. I did that last summer when I was here, and this week I've only done one 8-mile run. I cut my mileage way down, and I was debating whether or not I should even do 20 this week. I'm sure Charlie wishes I didn't, but I went ahead and we're sending it on the 20 because the standard is the standard, man. This is my thought. If I take 1 week off from the 20-mile long run, who's to say I'm going to not take 2 weeks off, you know? Just because vacation doesn't mean I should be taking time off the long run. The long run is the most important run of the week for me. Always, no matter whether or not I'm doing a workout in it or not. I really do not like to cut corners with the long run. So we are banging forward with the 20 piece this morning, even though it's vacation. And let's see. Gotta put something on our toast. Yeah, this stuff is fire right here. Little Justin's maple almond butter. You ever had it? Oh man, I was about to put this on, but come look at this sunrise. Look at that thing. Beautiful. Right over the golf course, too. You can't see it, but there's a golf course down there. Super nice. This has been such a relaxing week here in the Poconos. That's what it's all about. This is my motto for the Poconos is the absence of anything bothersome. It's just super chill here. These nice forests. You got these small mountains. In the winter there's skiing. I don't ski. But it's not about coming to the Poconos to do something. It's about coming here so that nothing bothers you. You can just chill in peace. It's great. So yeah, this morning we're going to Jim Thorpe. It's one of the nearest little tourist cities around the area we're staying. And there's a gigantic, I think 125-mile path there. Some sort of a greenway situation that goes from Wilkes-Barre is the town to something else, another Pennsylvania town. So we're going to do a 10-mile out and back, roughly stretch of it. Get probably 20 on the morning. My sister has a call at 11:30, and it takes 40 minutes to drive there, and I need to pick up something from a shop. I custom ordered something from a shop in that town. It's gonna be fire. Just wait till you see it. But we're on a little bit of a schedule this morning. Not a tight schedule. We have a schedule because we got things to do. So 20 piece in Jim Thorpe, man. So Jim Thorpe was an athlete in the 1910s who has a town named after him because he played professional basketball, football, and baseball. Complete beast. So we're gonna be honoring Jim Thorpe's legacy in Jim Thorpe today, putting up 20. All right, there we go. There's breakfast. A little maple almond butter toast with coffee. We have to get a 1 sip of the automatic coffee maker with the Vice and Virtue coffee. 1 sip. Everybody knows rules. Solid. I think that's actually our best coffee yet this week. We've been having issues dialing in the ratio and method perfectly because you have to put water in the back and then measure out how much coffee in the front. It's kind of like a black box to me. I don't completely understand, which is ironic because I do the Chemex, but I think I have more control. It feels more precise over the Chemex. But today was the best one this week. I'm getting some flavors of currant, maybe a little bit of brighter burnt orange, potentially, and then just a tinge of butterscotch there. Let's see what they say on the back. This is Vice and Virtue. Malbec grape, black licorice, molasses, and orange zest. So I was in the right ballpark of what they said. But yeah, pretty solid. Not as good as if I were to make this on the Chemex. That's still my preferred brewing method, but I'm going to get this breakfast in and then I'll see you guys in a bit. I do want to talk through some things on the shoe that I did not mention last night. So we'll do that after I eat. Oh, also, boom. We got the Gatorade. Got the Gatorade for some fuel. We're just slowly plugging away at the food, but look. We got the best part of the sunrise here. It's completely gone now. Alright, breakfast is done. that Justin's maple almond butter is absolutely delectable. Let's go get changed into the running clothes now, and I also want to do a little quick overview of the 860 and why I'm so excited about this shoe, because I don't know if I fully communicated that last night. Oh, we got more people out. All right, a little game room action down here. This has been my lair. This is where I put in all the work. Out in the Poconos, this is where the real men do it deals. This is where the magic happens, bub. Alright, so few final words on the 860 here. So why am I so excited about this shoe? I don't think I completely got that across yesterday. The reason that I'm so hype on this shoe as potentially daily trainer of the year is because it is very easy to run in, similar to a Hoka Mach 6, without being unstable, too peppy, too heavy. It strikes the right balance for me between being soft and cushioned and then also fun. You wouldn't think that stability shoes have any fun in them, but that's not the case. Saucony Tempest is fun. This is a little bit of fun. And I don't know if you can see it on camera, but this rocker up here is one of the best rockers in the game. It really reminds me of those old Saucony shoes. Let's see if we can get a nice little roll action here. Yeah, look at that. Look at that toe. So that's the reason why I'm so hyped about this shoe. That's the reason why I want to do a 20 miler in it. And depending on how it does for the performance today, this could be that one shoe that we start recommending to people who say, hey, I'm a new runner and I just want a shoe to get started. For anybody who needs a little bit extra support or thinks they could benefit from a little extra support, a shoe like this so far has proven to be great. And even if it isn't my favorite for the 20 miler, because it's not the absolute lightest, it's not a performance speed racing shoe, it's been great for everything up to an hour and 90 minutes so far. So it's still going to be one that I can recommend to people. I do think this could be a great do-it-all half marathon shoe though. And I said this might be the one shoe that I pick as my one do-it-all if I could only have one. So with that, guys, 860, I'm hyped for this today. We got the 860 Honey Stinger Gatorade. Of course, we're going to go with the Happy Jogger hat. Bang. This is the misprint version. I kind of like the misprint version because it has bigger text, but we'll have the non-misprint version coming soon. Let's see, feature socks, of course. You already know we're going with the feature socks. This is my little recovery outfit for after. Put this in the bag. Throw it in the bag. And of course, bang, we're going with the Viore 5-inchers for the run today. I've been loving to wear these casually, but I only brought one pair down with me. We're up to Poconos, I forgot it, so I've been saving these up for the long run. So shout out to Viore, they're sponsoring the channel right now. Link is in the description below to pick up some of these shorts, Core 5-inchers. I have the 20% off link. I highly recommend them for the summer. These things are awesome. You can swim in them, hike, bike, run, bang off 20 milers, hang out, do whatever. So shout out to Viore. I'm going to put these on and then we're going to hit the road and drive over to Jim Thorpe and get some miles in. All right, one more bottle refill and then I think we're ready to go. Jim Thorpe, baby. Let's do it. Of course, we have the Ghost Max for pre and post. All right, it's go time. 6:10. We are 10 minutes behind schedule, but it's not my schedule, it's my sister's schedule, so I don't think she's gonna be late to our meeting because we baked in some time on the back end. But it is time to hit the road. Jim Thorpe, let's go. You ready?
Ready.
How's the coffee? Alright, so I know literally nothing about bikes, but this is the bike she's going to be using. Pretty sure it's a gravel bike. It's a Cannondale. It looks pretty nice. I rode it one time. down in Charlotte. She brought it when she was visiting for Thanksgiving, so that's the bike she's going to be using. I think it's fast and nice. What do you guys think? Blue and blue. That's a good match, right? It's her shoe and the bike. I think that's a good match. And we're whipping in the CRV today. Let's go. Carbon frame bike. That's what she said. Oh, hydraulic disc. Let them know, Jess. Hydraulic disc, carbon frame. We might have to do Supwell biking. A little hobby biker action. They always lock their car because they live in Brooklyn. Bro, you got money on the seats, money on the floor. What is this?
You don't want the currency. Oh, you're... Let's see, we are going to the D&L Trailhead.
We're off. This is where all the hooligans hang out. Pennsylvania morning air. The racetrack. It's a NASCAR racetrack. Poconos Raceway. Let's go. Carbon County, baby. Bang. Yeah, I'd rather have a core group of people who absolutely love it than like some people who kind of like it.
People actually do like it.
Alright, we are officially here. Lehigh Gorge State Park.
Oi.
And deer! What up, dude? Long run time. On the 860. Yeah, you would have smashed that thing.
Hey, there's so many deer.
Yeah, lots of deer out here. Yeah, so this train track was where we did in the Hoka Clifton 9 first run, we did the little train scenic view. It's right here. Alright, Lehigh Gorge State Park. I can hear the river. Can smell that Pennsylvania morning air. How's the carbon bike doing?
Is it so good? You know this thing again?
This is like the Nike Alpha Fly 3 of bikes. No, it's actually not. What is it like? This is like the Speedland GS TAM of bikes. You guys don't even know.
I think that's what I was thinking.
Walk us through the key features.
You want to fly, but you don't want your butt to be killed by flying on gravel. So you got kingpin suspension in the seat.
Kingpin suspension. Where's the
In the
kingpin
seat.
suspension?
So the way that works is the pin goes through here,
Yeah.
and essentially when you hit where the shock absorbing will happen,
Yeah.
is the way the seat's framed. Personally, I really like tubeless tires.
Yeah.
It has a sealant inside the tires, so instead of, most people are used to like when you put air here, you pop a tire. Psst.
Yeah.
Instead, there's a sealant that runs through. It's a tube that runs through, and it'll self-seal. If you hit like a tiny thing, a piece of gravel, I really like that feature. Huge fan of frames like this, so you can really.
Oh, the handles?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy holding it like that, and they're so narrow. You really have to practice that.
But
Yeah.
then you can keep an aerodynamic stance.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
And hydraulic disc brakes will also make it so.
Hydraulic disc brakes. Where are those?
So you see how it's a flat right here?
Yeah.
You're used to seeing clamps.
Yep.
Instead you use hydraulics
Oh,
essentially.
fire.
Yeah, so you have a smoother start and stop
Yeah.
if you need it.
And what was it
Of
called?
course, just yellow.
Yellow.
I switched up the.
Look at that.
Switched up the
Little swag.
pedals for,
Little swag. Bang.
Little pop.
Put some respect on that Cannondale. What is it called? Cannondale?
Topstone 6.
Topstone sticks. Oh, wow. Look at that.
It's like, it's light.
Oh, that's one hand right there.
Yeah, it's light.
How light is it?
Hey, Brooklyn, I think it's, I want to say like maybe around 10.
10 pounds?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
For a Brooklyn apartment,
Yeah.
going up those stairs,
Yeah.
you need to be able to navigate.
Yeah, that's fire. All right, we got the bike all queued up, ready to go. We've got the mountain views. I just got to get changed. Maybe find one more porta potty to bang before we go. You locked us in? I was about to say. Dude, it's that Brooklyn. They lock everything. What's up? Yeah. Are you gonna bring a water?
That's what I was going to decide.
Okay, no. You bring a water. I'll put the Gatorade in my bottle. I just have a water bottle. Alright, we gotta take off these joggers. It is cold out here, dude. I'm not used to this. Taking off the joggers. Yeah, had the Viore joggers on too. Shout out Viore. Dude, the car keeps locking on me. It's that Brooklyn in them. They just lock everything. I haven't locked the car since 2021. My car is always unlocked in North Carolina. If someone needs something from my car and they're stealing it, they can have it. They can have it at that point. Yeah. Lacing up the 860 here. Fit and feel. So I was coming from the Ghost Max into this. Ghost Max is one of my favorite shoes of all time, especially for walking. I did a little send-off video in it earlier this week talking about all the things I loved. It has the right amount of softness to it, right amount of cushion. It's not super peppy for running, but a really comfortable walking shoe. Now, switching to the 860 here, the amount of stack underfoot actually feels similar. It doesn't feel like I'm slipping into a much lower, more streamlined shoe. And the comfort is pretty close too. So 860 might be going up there as my second favorite walking shoe right now. It is a really comfortable shoe. Let's do a little walk test here before the run. Then we can go hit it. Yeah, look at this. So a little walk test here. It is a stability shoe, and I can feel that as my heel hits the ground. It is very planted, but this top layer of foam, the fresh foam, the softer little version up here, it's also super nice. So I do get that nice soft squish step and feel as I'm walking along here. And the stability isn't too cumbersome, especially I just switched into the Ghost Max to this. It just feels like my heel, not necessarily the upper, but the foam is a little more locked in, which is nice. So I think we're gonna be ready to go here. I might have to wear my shirt because it is freezing out here. You wanna unlock the car one more time? Then I'll be ready to go. Alright, doing. This is the trail we're doing. Lehigh River Gorge, Jim Thorpe to Penwa.
I believe it is.
12.4 miles.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit
12.4 miles straight.
follow the river bend. Oh,
Fire.
there it is. I'll just hit that river bend. Penn Haven.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have to do it twice?
No, they're back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we got the Nathan and the Gatorade.
Yeah, look, pretty sure we probably
Oh no. Oh no. There's a banana in the bag and exploded on this. Oh man, that's kind of gross, but I don't have a choice. Do you have a wipe? Let's see if I can wipe this off. A banana exploded. This is a few days ago and I forgot it was on the bottle. Thank you. Shout out water wipes. Yeah, I don't normally run with the Gatorade, but that is what we have today. We're going to do Gatorade and the little honey stinger chews. And I'm not sponsored by Gatorade. I know it looks like I am with the way that product is beautifully placed. Someone asked me if I was sponsored by Adidas because I made so many Honey Zero SL2 videos. No, I am not. I just like the shoe and I wanted to highlight it here on the channel. I think this is going to be good enough.
You're really balling out. You can hit the 25 miles.
Oh, wow.
The whole thing.
So the whole thing goes 24 miles total. So we could do a 50-mile long run. I don't know if we have time for that today. Alright, there we go. Hopefully the bottle doesn't leak today and turn into a sticky mess on me. And then what I think I'm going to do here is I will just open these. I've never done chews. So I'm just going to open these kind of like this so that they're easily accessible. And then I'll put them in the little gel pocket here like this. So that as I'm running along, I can just reach in, hopefully just reach in and grab one. I'll update you on how that goes. Alright, I think I'm ready to go now. Just need to put the Hobby Jogger running hat on, switch off the trucker, maybe find a little porta potty action, and then we can hit the road. Okay, cool. Alright, hat's coming on. We got the GoPro. Ready to go. "30 minutes out of schedule, you said?" Alright, a little sip of this guy. It is sweet. Nothing like the taste of high fructose corn syrup at 7:04 a.m. You should see if we can find a little porta potty.
Let's see. Or otherwise, it might have to be a little scenic urination.
Oh yeah. Should I just start the watch? Start jogging it out down there?
There's a nice clearing right here. That's why I parked on this side.
Okay.
So if you want to warm up over here.
No, I don't warm up.
Yeah, hell yeah. You just warm up on mile 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I'm just gonna start it, and you can pause it whenever we do what we need to do.
That's where all those cars were going. There's like a second parking lot.
Dude, it is chilly out here, man. Alright guys, so big announcement this morning. This is the unofficial launch of Hobby Biker Supwell Biking.
Supwell Biking. Let's go.
No, I'm just kidding. 2026. I want to do hobby biker, hobby golfer, hobby skier.
Hobby boarder.
Hobby snowboarder?
Yeah.
Hobby boarder, yeah, she's a big snowboarder.
It doesn't get better than this though.
No, this is fire. Oh, in that little cave?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. This is the trailhead down here. But I don't see one.
Glen Coco. Or Glenanoco. On Fridays we wear pink on the Glenanoco Trail. Dude, it's super cold.
It feels like winter time.
40s in the morning? That's crazy.
Have we broke 50 yet? I hope so.
It's my first shirted run in months. Yeah, Viore though. Shout out Viore. All right, we're on the gravel. Official start of the trail here. I should have pulled up in the Craft Explorer. But this is good. We'll see how these do on the soft surface. Also, as I've said, running on the soft surface, it's like wearing a max cushion shoe. It's so much easier on the joints. You don't take as much of a pounding. And it's a great way to help build mileage safely. If you can find one of these soft surfaces around you. I do not have any around me. Otherwise, I'd run on it all the time.
Oh, it takes for a long one.
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot easier on the body. And like back in the day, they didn't have the max cushion shoes. So they advised people to run on this to help build more miles. Yeah.
Was it a technology thing or like a, just like a, trying to prove yourself to, you gotta train the body?
What?
I would take the bike and let them run.
See, that man's on my way.
What did he say?
He said, that's a smart idea. You took the bike and let him run.
Yeah. Yeah, what could be better than this? This is like ice cream for breakfast. Oh, river views here, mountain views here, railroad, sister views, sound of the $7,000 bike on the gravel. I mean, people think running shoes are expensive. Bikes are expensive.
Some people like nice things.
Yeah. Bikes are expensive, man. That's like 30, 35 Hoka Skyward X plus 70 on Cloud Monster Hyper. We'll get you one of those.
Oh, sun.
Sun.
Raise like 2 degrees.
Yeah. All right, that was mile 1. First mile in the 860. Feeling pretty good.
Hey, we're up to 57 degrees.
Oh, 57 degrees? And yeah, this rocker on the shoe is so nice. You wouldn't expect it from a stability shoe, especially given the other Fresh Foam New Balance shoes don't really have the rocker. But this one does. It's marvelous. That's also marvelous.
Oh, damn.
Watch out for black bears. The one weird thing about running on a path like this with a road shoe is that there is a little bit of slipping every time I land. So I'm probably losing, I don't know, 1% of my energy slipping. And a trail outsole or a gravel outsole like we had on the Craft Explorer, that would stabilize a little better, similar to what a carbon plate does within a soft foam. I talked about this in my Craft review that nobody watches because people are sleeping on Craft. But a better outsole, a trail outsole, would stabilize the ground, grip a little bit better, ensure that we're not losing as much of our energy side to side. The thing is, that would add extra weight. So for a run like this, where it's all about relaxed miles, it doesn't matter as much. But if it were a race on this type of surface, I'd probably pick a shoe with a different outsole. How are the tires doing on the gravel?
Hey, this is what this bike is nice for. This is really, see how the tread catches it perfectly. I got fenders on my bike, which is
so it's not
controversy.
fenders?
Yeah.
Because it's not throwing rocks up at you?
Exactly, and I like.
What's controversial about it?
You know, speed.
It slows you down?
It slows you down, and you can get branches stuck in it. Like if you go across like a branch like that, or leaves or something. But the trade-off is hitting that muddy butt.
Yeah.
Using it in the city. The fenders are nice.
Yeah.
To prevent that.
But you gotta build your rig for what your use case is. So you build your rotation for the miles you're running, not for the miles somebody else is running or biking.
How do you think about when your terrain is going to be varied? Gravel.
Varied?
Yeah.
Shoe like this, a versatile, everyday running shoe. And yeah, unless it's more technical than this, I'll use a normal shoe. Even the gravel path at yours, down to the lake, I ran in it in normal shoes and it was fine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I was just saying to Jess, these straight paths always feel so much longer to me than my normal route around the neighborhood. So we're gonna look out for some cool landmarks. So far, river and train track.
Hey, stone wall, elevated train.
They're rolling with us. Elevated stone wall. Let's go. Bang. I'm gonna get some barks this morning. Morning.
Good morning. No, you're not running.
Just bring her back.
All right.
Well, she is chomping up a bit.
Oh man, we got some mushy sand here. This is a real test of a daily trainer right now. Can you bang 20 through the sand? Let's go, 860. Carry it?
Yeah.
Carry it across?
You gotta
I
go
mean,
up
lift.
and down.
Okay.
I mean, lift about this high.
Oh,
You're gonna have
man.
to get it over.
Yeah.
So I take the two of you.
Just to let you know.
Okay, thank you.
Wow. You asked for
Yeah.
varied.
Apparently there's trees down. We're gonna have to do a little bit of a Goggins boat carrying situation. Let's go, baby.
Good to know.
I thought she was gonna say black bears.
I honestly wasn't sure if it was a family. I was thinking mud. Too worried about my paint getting all dirty.
Yeah. Yeah, once we get past this weird thing, we might need to throw in our own variation. Maybe do some pace change. Right. That always helps me break it up.
Welcome to a pace change?
What's up?
I don't know what a pace change is.
Oh, just like going faster?
Oh, okay.
Yes. Right now we're at about an 8 to 8:30. I feel like this surface is maybe a 10 to 15 second penalty per mile. I don't know. Maybe 10-second penalty per mile.
Is there any?
So drop it down to like a 650 for a mile.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It always helps me break it up. The long, like if I ever try to do steady pace long runs, it's just so monotonous. Yeah, we'll see how recovered the recovery week made me. Oh, this is different. We're veering off from the train.
Yeah, okay. You're starting to get a little recovered. Also, we're not hugging our straight into the river. See up there?
Yeah. Alrighty. Here's our fun for the day. Oh, I think we might be able to go sideways up there. This is not too bad. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Ah, looks like she made it through, no problem. Somebody's got to carry the boat. Stay hard! Stay hard, Jess! Let's go. Alright.
I appreciate
that wasn't too bad. That storm was something serious there.
Yeah, seriously. Those are thick counts.
Yeah. Try one of these energy chews. You want one? Honey Stinger Energy Chew.
What's the like kick in? You feel it?
Nothing. You should not feel anything. Alright, I'm gonna do this little orange one. One bite. Everybody knows the rules. Just tastes like an orange gumdrop. Also, orange is undebatably the worst artificial fruit flavor. Agree or disagree?
Grape.
Ah, yeah. Grape isn't as common though.
I agree.
Like, you're not gonna find a grape starburst. For a reason though.
Yeah.
For a reason. You're right. Why is it that?
That a little peach after me.
Yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't read all the flavors. There's 8 of them though.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Why is it that kids' grape flavored stuff is so bad, but then for adults, wine, one of the most respected flavor palette things.
Well, maybe because you're training, you're destroying your tongue.
With bad grapes?
Bad grapes.
And then boom, 20 years later, you don't even know what hit them.
Yeah, like grape Pedialyte. It's like from the bottom shelf right there.
Oh, grape Pedialyte? No. I don't even think they make grape Gatorade.
No, I think they do. There's
Oh.
no Gatorade.
Blue Gatorade only.
The variations on the blue Gatorade, they have to get creative.
They have two glacier freeze, Arctic frost. There's too many.
That's the only thing people are buying.
Yeah. Except the NFL apparently, because every year it's a different color Gatorade, and the head coach getting dumped on the Super Bowl,
Yeah, dude, that's
and people bet on it. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Any prop bets for the running community?
I don't think yet.
Yeah.
Maybe
Untapped market.
yeah, on top. I'm sure in the Olympics there'll be. No, I don't mess with sports betting. 20. What's the next Olympics? LA. 28.
28, yeah, LA.
Yeah.
And the World Cup 20.
Yeah. So
26 is coming to all around.
mile 4, 7:58. Plodding along a nice 8 flat pace. I might do some pace pickup. So far, I'm just chilling.
I don't think you broke a sweat.
No, if we can make it to mile 8 or 10 before doing pace pickup, that'd be ideal. Because then the back half will just go by so quickly.
Oh yeah, these.
Like 1 mile on, 1 mile off for the last 10.
Oh dude.
Then that's only 5 miles of pace. Make it go by fast. But yeah, LA 2028. Softball's gonna call the Olympics. The thing is, Adidas and New Balance, they already have, for example, the shoe I'm running in right now, it's called the 860. They have the 880. They have the 1080. They have the Vongo. They have, like, they're already cannibalizing. They're Rebel, Propel.
Yeah.
They're already cannibalizing. They're slicing and dicing the market in 17 different ways. So, I don't know.
And ironically,
And they're not even saying like which shoe. For some of these brands, I'm like, which shoe do you want me to buy? So if they could at least do that with one, this is the Noah Lyles shoe, and we're clearly targeting it for like high school, college, young people who are running fast miles every day. Boom.
Good, you gotta do like for the culture. What's her name? Who got
Shikari?
Yeah, Shikari.
Yeah, Shikari.
Like crazy nails.
Yeah,
And a shoe.
Shikari ones with the fire colorway.
Exactly. Who would line up in droves for that? But you know how they have sponsored things like brought to you by, like this shoe powered by
Yeah,
the phone or something?
yeah,
They could easily even just add ran in by
yeah.
for their marketed athletes.
Yeah, so for Sydney McLaughlin, New Balance is doing colorways. Tan colorway.
Colorway is a
A little bit on the nose.
good angle.
They give her a beige colorway. Yeah. So that's the main way. Very low lift.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're testing it to see
Yeah.
how many people buy the Sydney McLaughlin colorway. And then they dropped the Track Spike MDX V3 only in her colorway first.
Oh.
So I don't know. But it's just so obvious to me. I don't understand why brands don't do it.
Well, I do think you have to think about these brands are so big. Is the lift worth it if they already have a trickle of cash?
And that's exactly the issue I'm saying. That's why they're sleeping, because
Yeah.
they're only thinking about revenue. You have to think about the culture.
Yeah.
You have to think about it,
Driving
because
culture.
then that's where the smaller brands come in. They suck your soul out.
But isn't that the difference between big brands and like startups? Like that, isn't that their
Yeah, that's why we're taking down those other guys that I was telling you about, because they're not tapped into the zeitgeist anymore. Once you get to a certain point, you're only thinking about,
making sense of it.
yeah. But I think there's a few brands who can still do it. Like Nike in basketball still does it.
Yeah.
Patagonia still does it. It's hard though.
Hey, we're back to that train level. Look at that. Very slow.
So we're literally going uphill for the first half.
But ironically,
That's crazy.
The grade percentage is so small.
So we're just gonna be bobbing on the back,
Yeah.
blasting my knees open. some paved trail. Oh, that was mile 6. A little bit of paved action here for a sec. Nope, not paved. Back to the sand.
I think we paved for about 4 strides.
Yeah. Man, look at these views. So entire down week, my legs do not feel that fresh right now. I wonder if it's because we went on that hike yesterday. It's probably 3.5 hours with Reevesy on my back. I was definitely feeling it by the end, so. I have not had a fresh feeling long run in a while, but that's the thing about the hobby jogger lifestyle, man. We just gotta show up no matter how the legs feel. Alright, Jess is on the phone up ahead dealing with some gas company shenanigans, but so far, 860 update between miles 6 and 7 here. Solid. For this type of a run, the stability is good. We have a wider landing base, nice smooth roll. I do feel a little bit of a penalty right now from the whatever the surface is, the sand. But I don't think any road shoe would be able to save me from that. So I do wish I had a carbon plated shoe on for this 20 miler out here in Carbon County. I think that race foam would be helpful to negate some of this energy loss we're getting on the sand. But the shoe is great, man. The shoe is a workhorse, smooth, comfortable. I have no complaints. Fit is great, just tips me right along. Very easy to run in. Reminds me of something from Hoka. This is like a more modern Clifton. My legs though, man, does not feel great. So much for a down week, huh? Yeah, so the real downside is the outsole on this surface. I'm not sure how it would perform on wet because sand is completely different than wet. It's quite obvious. I know, but it is. I think something like the Puma DV8 Nitro 2 though, that would eat this up. So in a perfect world, maybe I would have gone for a shoe like that for a 20 miler on this terrain. But the midsole, nice and protective combined with the soft surface. Oh, porcupine watch. Am I gonna get attacked? That's crazy. What up, buddy? Let's fire. The porcupine waddles away, back into his natural habitat. On with his day, through the brush.
Waddle.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many feet of elevation do we have so far?
Okay. We are looking at almost 270.
270
Yeah.
through 8 miles.
Through 8 miles, and
That's not more than my neighborhood, but the thing is just straight up. We're just climbing. What's the grade percentage?
literally 0.5.
0.5.
And
But
in some places, -1. But .5 is all you need over 10 miles.
Yeah, 0.5 straight over 10 miles. It's different. It's a slow burn.
It's like hitting the incline.
Yeah. What's your hydration setup?
You have a 40-ounce hydro flask. By the way, if you don't have a boot on your hydro flask, you are missing out on an opportunity.
No, we're an Nalgene gang only, baby.
No, hydro, baby. We can agree.
That's that bougie city folk water bottle.
Dude, this is, you have to be able to withstand being dropped
Yeah.
in the middle of the parking lot when you're holding a child, run over,
Yeah.
if you accidentally drop it in front of a moving vehicle.
Shock-proof, car-proof. Is it rat-proof?
Definitely.
Is it
hopefully
chopped
not.
chicken head proof?
And then you got a little caffeine hydration
Is it
tablet.
bodega scammer proof?
It's bodega scammer. And you know what it's also proof? Throw a little any illicit beverage.
Ah.
The diaper bag. Hydrations for the kid. In quotes.
Yeah. Sneaking into the games. Yeah, I got the Gatorade. Honestly, the Gatorade is nice. It's not too sweet. That's my issue with a lot of the other drinks. But the thing is, you're not getting as much bang for your buck in terms of carb content in here. Because a Tailwind would have, I don't know, 40 grams of carbs. But that's going to come at the expense of the trade-off there is the taste is just terrible. It's just like straight melted sugar.
What are folks thinking about Celsius?
Celsius?
Yeah.
That's carbonated, right?
Carbonated one.
Yeah. I haven't tried that one.
Seen a lot of pre-workout folks.
Pre-workout, yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want carbonated for running because of how it would sit. After though, I should have brought a little beer, a little shotgun action.
You know that there's a low ABV, no ABV brewery in Jimsport.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah. On the way out, I believe we passed it. It's called Bright Pass.
Oh, we should check it out. All right, halfway through, just hit mile 10, 7:51 pace. About to turn around.
Alright, well, maybe hit that
I feel like I'm in Acadia.
National Park thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think this is my favorite scenery when it's like you have a little tree hang that you used to see.
Yeah.
And now that we've broken 60 degrees.
Oh, we're going another
balmy
half
64.
mile. Make it 21.
Get 21. Well, you can always, depending on the way back, choose to call it a night. I'll check if there's
Yeah, let's make it 21. What are we at right now?
we are at 10.33.
All right, press on. It's temp.
I'm started at about 500.
Fire. All right, turnaround time.
Good.
What are we at right now?
You want to hit the exact 10.47?
All right, turnaround time, and then
Decent.
at that little light tree.
I like it. The rhododendron, look at it. It's
Yeah.
solid.
All right, out and back. Rhododendron. Bang. Oh, now she's just, it's not even fair. Oh, I have sand in my feet.
Oh no,
Oh no,
come faster.
yeah. That was mile 11. So, a little pace pickup here. Gonna drop it down to, I don't know what. Let's see how it feels. Hopefully make the second half go a little faster. And two wheels are always faster than two legs.
You're doing great.
All right, mile 12, a little downhill, 6:41.
You feeling it? You noticing?
Yeah, that was mile 12, so gonna do a relaxed one here. So on and off.
You noticing the downhill?
Oh yeah, for sure. Downhill is super nice.
Nice little reward. Heavy,
Yeah.
Heavy full grind on the way up.
I just saw a discarded Morton on the side. Somebody was here before us. Putting in the work. Oh man!
This is exactly
The fender. You meet me up. All right, that was mile 13. Time for this next little mile of pace. Let's go. Hey, you thought we was taking a vacation. I'll show you how to take a vacation out here in the Poconos. Who else you know putting in 20-mile long runs in the stability shoe out here in the Lehigh Gorge. It's a real vacation. South and 17th Street will show you how to take a vacation.
I'll hold it from the bottom. Hopefully my fingers weren't in the
Oh no, it's all good. That's part of the charm.
The top zone is so light. Look at that. Even I can carry it. Boom. All right, let's go catch up to this guy. Now, what he doesn't know is I've taken over. I think he thinks I stopped recording, but let's see what miles we can get up to. There we go. All right. Hit 20 miles an hour. On his end, we hit 622. 14 miles. At mile 14.
Man, these downhill miles are so smooth. And the shoe is now showing why it's a great daily trainer, because a soft shoe would just be way too soft on the sand out here. And I think a lot of race shoes, I know I was complaining about the grip, but a lot of race shoes would not have the grip that we want out here. So a little bit of that heavier, more robust construction is really helping us right now. And the rocker combined with this nice peppy foam, just pushing us along. Just threw down a 6:20 pace mile out here. So we are cooking. I've just been sipping on the Gatorade throughout, drinking a thirst. I think I'm gonna take another one of these energy chews now. They're pretty good.
I'd say, yeah.
They just taste like candy. I've never done the solids, but I gotta say, I think I prefer the taste of these to a lot of what's out there.
You put the gels down.
Yeah. And I thought it would be harder to chew these, but it's not. Pretty easy to get down. Yeah, we are getting some heat finally. And I feel like I'm just warmed up. I'm mile 15. Let's go.
Any level from the GM position all the way through, like, come on, you think all the, what's it, Giannis and his gang of brothers all get an NBA contract and
Yeah.
they have the name? Like, this isn't the first, it won't be the last. Like, people need to, like, really chill. But I like that take from Wood. Because I think people still try to hang, like, you know, an anvil over LeBron's head because of how he was when he was much younger.
Yeah.
But 20 years of maturity, doing the dad thing, something around his ears, man.
All right, next one.
Oh, dude, enjoy this 4 stride, maybe 2.5 strides. Amazing.
All right, picking up the pace for mile 16 here.
Hey, welcome.
I just got a bug in my eye. Can you see it? Oh.
Edwin.
Another one just flew into my mouth. Ugh. And I have one of my glasses. Dude, it's a nightmare. I have to
Only
do.
the toughest survive. Here we go.
I'm gonna have to do the rest of the run backwards. All right, that was a 6:28. I think if I didn't get attacked by 3 bugs, probably would have been a little faster, but we're holding a nice 6:20 pace now. Downhill. It's a beautiful thing. Man, the downhill reward after 10 miles of straight uphill, whew, does not get better than that.
Loosening up now?
What's that?
Is that loosened up now?
Yeah. I would say this second half feels so much smoother than the first. I think this is where the recovery week is coming into play, because my legs do not feel dead at all. We're also going downhill, which is nice.
In fact, alive.
Yeah,
Dare you say alive?
very alive. Legs are very alive.
Spry.
Yeah. All right, mid-mile 17, cruising at about 6:20 pace. Shoes are keeping up. They're doing everything that I've asked so far. Uh-oh. I'm gonna pause the watch. Well, that's a progress stopper. I can unpause it on the other side of this thing. That's annoying. All right. $6:21 on that one. Only one more pacer up to go. Feeling good. So we're going at about these pacer ups, my marathon pace from the last marathon. Out here on some sand in a stability shoe. Let's go. The moon is out. I don't know if I can see it behind there. Yeah.
The birds are eating breakfast. Look at them circling. Here we go.
Got some vultures. Yeah, this is far and away the best way to do a long run. Relax first half, pick it up the second half. Second half goes by so much quicker. And companionship always makes it better. Oh, that looks, I would not, that is not Supwell certified right there. All right, coming up on this last mile of pace. So one more mile of pace pickup, then a mile cool down to 21. And then I'll see you guys back at the car. All right, let's get it. That was a slow recovery mile.
The last one?
Yeah.
You're 8:30?
No, just 8.
Slow in comparison, I
Yeah.
guess.
Now we're cruising.
Building up to the last one, yes?
I literally just hurdled a snake at 620 pace. That was crazy. Oh, that's a nice mountain wagon right there.
I gotta upgrade to that hitch.
All right, we're back. 20.9 miles. About to hit the car. And I just want to give some quick insights on the performance on the trail versus the ground, because this is a little bit harder out here. But even after being out here for 3 hours, these shoes are still comfortable coming back out here to the asphalt. Definitely not as soft as a 1080, but also a lot more snap to them. All right, guys, we're back at the car. See what we got. Boom. 21 miles, average 7:43 pace, 2 hours, 42 minutes, and 15 seconds. Out here in beautiful, look at this, beautiful Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. Look at the vista of the mountains. We even got a little moon view today. Coming out to play. But let me pop these shoes off, we can do the breakdown. Yeah, man, these were solid, especially on the soft surface. I might have picked the perfect daily trainer to do something like that. The only thing that could make it a little bit better, where if it had some more teeth on the rubber, I'm wondering if something like the Puma Velocity Nitro 3 would have been better, but the New Balances just fit my foot nicely. We didn't really do too much of a fit and feel, but it has a wider toe box on this guy. It has, in general, just a wide base. Let's compare it to the Ghost Max here. You can see it's nearly as wide as the Ghost Max, especially in the forefoot here. It's essentially the same exact width, if not maybe even a touch wider. I don't know, to the eyes it looks pretty similar. Wow, look at the forefoot foam on the Ghost Max got chewed up out there on the trails back in Pocono Pines at Jess's house. And if we take a look at the bottom of the 860 here, the forefoot is actually really well protected with rubber, so it didn't get chewed up that much. The back of exposed foam a little bit, but this rubber is in good shape for just doing 20 miles of pounding, or 21 miles of pounding on top of sand. So yeah, fit is super comfortable of this guy. Let me slip the Ghost Max back on here. I mean, Ghost Max is just different level of comfort, so can't even really compare. How you feeling from the bike?
Dude, it's so good. Got a little Supwell BTS right here.
Behind the scenes, she's doing a little behind the scenes for me. Alright, shoes on, let's do the breakdown.
Long work week, flushing the legs out.
Yeah. Doing a little exploring to get this breakdown in. What do you think, bub? Well, that's a pretty far view. Alright guys, so we got a 21-mile long run in the New Balance 860 V14 on some soft surface. You can see the dust kicked up a little bit. We got some mud damage on the right shoe here, but overall, this is a solid workhorse. I think it's going to be a very durable and versatile shoe. Now, when I'm thinking about all the broad, wide, myriad, plethora, cornucopia, all the different options on the market today, you have the fast, fun shoes like the SL2 and the Mach 6. You have the built-up max cushion daily trainers like the Nimbus and the Nova Blast 4. And then you have that traditional category of daily trainers that's dying a little bit. The 880s of the world, the Ride, the Pegasus. There was a great comment this week that somebody dropped on, I think, the Saucony Ride 17 first run review. He said, why does a shoe like this exist when you have the Mach 6, the Nova Blast 4, the SL2? That is a great question, and I've been trying to answer it, and a lot of those traditional shoes for me just have absolutely no place. Even a shoe like the Clifton, that's a great shoe. That's a little bit of an intermediary between the intermediate kind of tweener in between shoe between the old generation of workhorse stalwarts, the Cumulus, Pegasus of the world, and the new guys, SL2, Rebel V4, Mach 6, all those single digit shoes. You can see the Clifton 9, that's the highest. Is that a bug? No, that's a bush. The Clifton 9, that's the highest single digit shoe. So a shoe like the 860 V14 here, notice we have a 14. So again, it's a little bit in between. It's not the newest, it's not the oldest, but this is a perfect blend of what you're getting from both the new shoes and the old shoes. So the new elements we have here, rocker. So the rocker on this thing is absolutely amazing. So for those last miles, we did 21. Second half of the run, let me throw it right up here. The second half of the run was a 1 mile on, 1 mile off. I was cruising those on miles at about a 620 pace, a 630 pace, between 620 and 630. This thing handled it marvelously. We did have a little bit of a downhill assist there, but still, the rocker combined with that soft surface made for a really smooth ride. That's how I'd characterize this thing. Smooth, stable. Sounds like we have some Harleys coming through down there. But yeah, this thing is smooth, stable, and it feels really reliable, and no matter what pace I was trying to run, it responded. It is a very true type of shoe. When I was going nice and relaxed, you have this chunk of foam back here in the heel, and then when I was picking it up, it tips me along with this rocker. So that's the modern aspect of the shoe, right? The rocker, also the dual foam construction. I know not the newest in the world, but a lot of the best new shoes now, SL2, even some of the fire racing shoes that I love, Endorphin Pro 4, that's a dual foam construction. I just love dual foam because you get the best of both worlds. In this case, you get the softer top layer and then a little bit of a firmer, dense bottom layer. Another more modern piece that we get in the shoe, the stability plane or the plate. This is essentially a plastic plate. If they position this as a daily trainer with a plastic plate, and didn't call it the 860 V14, if they call it the Fresh Foam Roll V1, like I suggested, this would be flying off the shelves. But it's called the 860 V14, and it's also in this weird colorway here, so I don't know. It's probably not gonna be flying off the shelves. They do have some fire colorways of it, but the plate, I don't necessarily feel it when I'm out there, but I do think it's giving me a little bit more, not sure if it's speed assistance or just makes the shoe feel a little bit more robust. So if you are a bigger runner or running 6-minute paces over the course of nearly 3 hours, a shoe like this where you have that denser bottom layer and then the plate, that's gonna stand up a little bit better to force. So there is no bottoming out whatsoever in the shoe. It's not like something like the Saucony Endorphin Speed 3, though. That's a great shoe. Also has the rocker, also a very modern foam in there. That is, again, on the more modern end of the spectrum. This one, because it has, let's talk about the old school elements now, more traditional foam. That's what's giving us that robust construction. A lot of the modern shoes, even the SL2s and Mach 6s of the world, Rebel V4s of the world, with those lighter, softer, airier foams, sometimes they don't stand up as well to the pounding as a shoe like this does. So SL2, I do have to say though, I took that one 23 miles. Was it last week or the week before? I think it was last week. That one did absolutely great. So this is now going into the category of an awesome daily trainer for long runs because of that perfect blend of new and old. And again, what are the older elements on the shoe or more traditional workhorse? I don't want to say old elements. What are the workhorse elements here? All of this rubber. So as I was showing you down at the car, look at the rubber coverage we get on the forefoot here. The entire forefoot is covered. That's different than what I showed you in my Ghost Max. I can't pick my foot up because I'm kind of
placed in a weird perch up here, but the entire forefoot is covered, and then the most important areas of the back, so lateral and medial side, are 100% covered. This is not going to be a high wear area, which we have exposed in the middle, so that should make the shoe very durable, combined with the bottom layer of firmer foam here. So I predict this is a shoe that we could take to 400 miles if we needed to. Now, I wouldn't necessarily advise that, just try and get 400 miles on a shoe unless you absolutely need to. I usually try to go 300 miles, but if you do try to get 400 miles out of your shoes, I do think this guy can do that. So really nice blend of new and old. Upper run here is great. We were out here and it wasn't too hot today. Actually, it was on the cooler side. I ran with my shirt the entire time, but the upper is a little bit on the thicker side. I have run in it in the North Carolina heat and it was fine, but no rubbing whatsoever. Really nice fit. I actually have this a half a size down from my normal size. New Balance sent me this in a size 10, so it fits me perfectly in that size 10. You could go half a size down. I don't have any rubbing. I didn't feel like my feet were jamming up against the front here, but the fit is nice with this wider toe box. So if you need a wider fitting shoe, this is going to be great. The fit is great, and then of course in the back we have a nice lockdown solid heel. So on the spectrum of daily trainers, this is one of the best, if not the best, workhorse style shoe that I've tried this year. Nothing else is doing it for me, and if I needed one shoe to do it all, to go fast, to go slow, for recovery runs, for workouts, this could be it. And it is a stability shoe. I know it is a stability shoe, but it has so many good elements of it. But the wider base, the foams, the pop, the slightly softer feel that make it more versatile than you would think it is, given that stability nameplate or stability vibe that's been stamped onto it. So I would give this a shot if you are looking for a durable shoe. If you're looking for a long run shoe and you don't want a carbon plated shoe, I know this does have the plastic plate in here, but again, it doesn't ride like a plated shoe. There's no race foam in here. It's not going to give you a crazy balance. If you still want to do a little bit of the work of running, but also have a little bit of the assistance, again, older shoes, the older vibe of shoes, Pegasus, Ride, 880, those make you do, let's say, 95% of the work of running. They give you a 5% assistance. The newer vibe shoes, maybe they do 40% of the work of the running. I also think about Super Blast of the world, Nova Blast of the world, Boston 12s of the world. Those do a lot more of the assistance running. They give you a lot of pop. This is a nice blend where it gives you some of that pop and bounce when you need it, but it's not going to get in your way. It's not going to be cumbersome. It's not going to feel weird to run in. It still feels easy to run in, even though the rocker gives you just a little bit extra. So 21 miles today. I am very happy with the 860 V14. One of the most versatile shoes out there. I think this would be a nice replacement for the Saucony Triumph 20 or 21, so it's going to go on that list. 5 best replacements for the Saucony Triumph 20 and 21. Saucony Tempest is on that list. All around solid shoe, Supwell certified. Banger right here. So all right guys, I know I was a day early on this one this week, or 2 days early. This is gonna drop Friday night, so you'll have all weekend to watch this. Hopefully you'll get your long run in. Let me know how long you are going this weekend for your long run. We got 21. This is my second to last day out here in the Poconos. Tomorrow we're gonna be heading back to the Carolinas, and we're gonna get to work. I'm telling you, when we get back to the Mint Hill Shoe Market, we are getting to work. So those other boys, they better watch out. Those other boys, they've been sleeping. They think we're on vacation, bub. I'll show you a real vacation. I will see you tomorrow. What up? One more thing, Harry Potter themed cafe and vegan cupcakes. So the fueling was actually on point. I forgot to say this, but we're gonna refuel with some vegan cupcakes. Let's go. All right, so we're in Jim Thorpe here. This is the real one more thing. I got a custom hobby jogger Supwell certified sweater with the name of the county here. It's sick. And we're gonna go pick it up. Shout out to Stitchcraft Embroidery Magic. Let's go pick it up. Hello. All right, sweet. Thank you so much. We picked up the goods. Let's check it out. Throw it on the hood of Jess's car here. Let's see. Boom! Look at that. Look at that. Bang! Carbon County. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to Carbon County, baby. I'm the sheriff. I'm the sheriff of Carbon County. Should have got a little sup well right there. Up your best right there. But we're going to do some extensions with this, I'm sure. We were not in Carbon County today, though. We were in Stability Plain County. What just fell? I don't even know what that is. That was in there. Is that a little bullet? I don't know. But yeah, Carbon County, Pennsylvania. That's where we're at. And now we have the Carbon County hoodie. Man, I'm excited to take you guys to Carbon County next week when we're back in Mint Hill. So I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Hold on, I had to show you guys the cupcakes, of course. Look at that, boom. Vegan cupcakes in Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. Let's go. All right, one more thing. This is a real one more thing. We have dinner. Auntie Amani, what do we have here?
We have homemade mushroom-based
Homemade.
burgers. We have sweet potato fries. We're about to have a vegan kale and romaine Caesar salad. Got
Bang.
With the last night.
Bang, last night, special meal. Look at those homemade mushroom burgers. Fire. Absolute fire.